This is Whiskers. He is a cat, a very fluffy ginger cat. Whiskers loves his naps, he loves chasing sunbeams, and he really loves food. Any kind of food. His human often cooked. Whiskers watched, intently, from his spot on the counter. One afternoon the television was on, a cooking show, a chef in a tall white hat. The chef chopped, the chef stirred, sizzling sounds, wonderful smells, Whiskers imagined. Whiskers' eyes went wide, so wide, a tiny light bulb blinked above his head. He thought, I want to do that, I want to be a chef. A very ambitious thought for a cat. So, Whiskers began his research. He hopped onto the kitchen counter. He sniffed the spice jars. Interesting. He gently pawed a bag of flour. Poof! A small white cloud. Whiskers licked his nose. He nudged an onion with his head. It rolled off the counter. Oops, his human would find it later. Whiskers decided to start simple. His first dish, fancy fish feast. He found a cookbook. With pictures. Good. Cats cannot read words. He saw a picture of a tuna can. He pushed a real can with his nose. It did not open. He pawed it, still closed. Very frustrating. Cans are tricky for paws. He needed a new plan, or thumbs. Next, milk was needed for a recipe. A creamy fish sauce, perhaps. Whiskers saw the milk carton. He gave it a playful bat. Tap, tap. It wobbled. He batted it again. Harder. Whoosh! The carton tipped. Milk everywhere. A white river flowed across the floor. Whiskers looked surprised, then delighted. He lapped up some milk. A tasty mess. Cleaning could wait. Milk first. Baking day arrived for Chef Whiskers. He wanted to make biscuits, fish-shaped ones. He found the big bag of flour. He decided to investigate. Closely, he jumped right into the flour bag. Flour went up in a big poof. Whiskers was now a white cat, a very dusty, sneezy white cat. He shook himself. Flour snowed down. This cooking was harder than it looked. Then came the dough, sticky dough. Whiskers tried to knead it. He pushed with his front paws. His paws got stuck, very sticky. He pulled one paw out, plop. He tried again. More stickiness. He was getting tired, and the dough felt warm, so warm and soft. Whiskers yawned, a big yawn. He curled up and napped on the dough. The spice rack was next on his list. So many interesting smells. Whiskers climbed up, sniff, sniff. He nudged a small jar with his nose. It was the pepper pot. Oh dear, it tipped over, it fell. Smash, black pepper dust flew everywhere. Achoo! Whiskers sneezed, a big cat sneeze. Achoo, achoo, pepper in his nose. The kitchen looked like a pepper storm. Simon had an electric mixer. Whiskers watched it spin before. Fascinating. He saw a bowl of batter. He saw the mixer. He saw a button. He pressed the button with his paw. Roar! The mixer went crazy. Batter flew up. Batter hit the walls. Batter splattered on the ceiling. Whiskers got a face full of batter. He looked like a modern art sculpture. So many messes. So much chaos. Milk puddles, flour clouds, pepper explosions. But Whiskers was a determined cat. He would not give up his dream. He watched Simon clean everything patiently. He studied his picture cookbooks more. He meowed at the kitchen door. Let me try again, his meow said. He had true tuna-acity. A chef's spirit burned within his fluffy chest. Pancake practice was quite an event. Whiskers tried to flip a small pancake. He nudged the pan. Up it went. The pancake flew high in the air. Whiskers watched it, eyes wide. Where would it land? Plop! It landed right on his head. A perfect pancake hat. He looked rather silly and a bit confused. But the pancake smelled good. After many tries, Whiskers succeeded. He made a simple dish, all by himself. His very own special cat nibblers. A secret recipe, mostly tuna, maybe a tiny bit of catnip. He arranged it carefully on a small plate, a little messy, but made with love. And perhaps a stray ginger hair or two. It was his masterpiece. He purred loudly. He was ready for the grand presentation. He carried the plate to Simon. Well, he nudged it across the floor. Meow, he announced. A very proud meow. Simon looked down. He saw the nibbler. He saw Whiskers, looking hopeful. Simon was a brave human. He picked up the nibbler. He sniffed it. Well, here goes nothing, he thought. He took a tiny bite. Then another. Hey, this is actually good, Whiskers. Whiskers became the family's special chef. Not for every meal, of course. That would be too much mess. But for special cat treats. Simon even made him a tiny chef hat. Whiskers wore it with pride. He would supervise in the kitchen. Mostly he would taste test ingredients. A very important job for a chef. He took it very seriously. The kitchen was often a bit chaotic now, a little more flour on the floor, an extra fishy smell in the air. But it was also filled with more joy, more laughter, and many purrs. Chef Whiskers was a culinary star. A fluffy, determined, food-loving star. He proved that even cats can follow dreams, especially if those dreams involve tuna and naps in warm spots.